We've been reading a lot of forums on Facebook, and a lot of people keep asking over and over again, what do you do with your spices and how do you keep things in your RV from flying all over the place on your move day? Well, we've been in this RV now for almost a year, and I don't have to really do a lot of putting away things in order for us to get moving. So the first thing I'm going to start with are these clear plastic bins. These have been a huge lifesaver. They really hold my spices. You can see it holds quite a few in this one, and it fits perfectly up in our cabinet. So this is what I do with my spices. And in this cabinet here, you can see that I have a larger one and the shorter one, and they just fit right up there. So then some of the larger stuff, like the oil, is to the side. It doesn't go anywhere. The stuff I use the least amount is in the back. And as you can see, I have the taller stuff here and some of the ones that we don't use as often. And this bin fits perfectly right in here. And then I never have to even think about it again when we get ready to pack up on our move days. When I get ready to go, our salt and pepper that's always out, never put it away, I just lay up here on the top, close the cupboard, and I'm done. So that is such a huge time saver. I could actually be ready to go in a half an hour because I never have to repack anything. So what else do I do with these bins? I use them in the refrigerator. So I have our guacamole packs. They have lids. I have our snack cheese in one. I put the lid on it. You stack it up. I also have, this is the best thing, we bought these larger ones with the lids because our vegetables kept freezing in our refrigerator. And you know, you put your vegetables down in that bottom bin, but you just don't have enough space. So this actually keeps my vegetables from freezing. Since I've been using this, I have had 0 frozen vegetables. I've thrown away so many vegetables because they were frozen. So these with the lids work just like your bin in the bottom of your refrigerator. It is perfect. The other thing that I use is that in our pantry. See, you see the taller one here? I have our soda, my ice water in here because it, you know, they fly everywhere. So put them away, put them in something. I have our onions in one, and I have my trail bars in one. And like I said, with the lids, you can stack right on top of each other and it saves room. So when you get ready to put them here in the pantry, you know, you put your tall stuff in, scoot it to the back, and you put your short stuff in, scoot it in there. And I also use these storage bins here because it just keeps everything together. And like I said, I never move anything when it comes time for move day. It's just all put in here. Another tip on saving room so you have room for other things. Take your Ziploc bags out of the boxes and just stick them in a Ziploc bag. And then you can just stick these in some type of a storage bin or whatever, and look how much room you have just saved. So that's a really good thing that I learned way back when we had our smaller trailer. I got rid of all the boxes. So let me show you our refrigerator. Now the refrigerator I do spread out when we're here. And I do have to move things when we get ready to move, but it's still really easy. As you can see, I have some water. Sometimes we'll have our other beverages in one of these. Just, I don't want them flying everywhere. So I put my vegetables down here. You can put your, I stack these and they fit real nice right here. I have them everywhere. I have our beef bouillon in one. So anytime I have smaller stuff. Now the other tip is that when we do get ready to move on move day, I will take everything from the top and I will move it all down to the bottom. It just seems to not bounce around as much when it's all down at the bottom and kind of compact a little bit. So think about that when you get ready to move and what you need to do to Make sure you don't end up with, I like to call, scrambled eggs. Everything, everywhere. So the next thing that I like to talk to you about are your glasses. I personally do not like plastic glasses. I like to have a real glass, and so I didn't want to end up with broken glasses, of course. So I'll give credit where credit is due. Gordon came up with this great idea and using this wine box divider, and so we went over to Costco, we bought a couple of bottles of wine, we stuck them in the empty box, and we got this divider here, and it fits perfectly in this basket. And then I just put all of my glasses in the dividers, and I put it right here where the glasses go. So I am using this basket for more than one purpose. One, it holds my glasses. Have not had a broken glass yet, knock on wood. Right here when we're moving, and I take all the glasses out, put them up in the cabinet, and now I have another basket here to put whatever. These are Sky's cookies, so they go right here in the basket.
Hey, can you move those glasses and show them that cardboard divider you're talking about?
Absolutely. Still, wine glasses, not broken. So this is just a 12. And the other thing that this keeps me from doing is buying more glasses because I don't have room for them because I love buying glasses. So this is really great.
And when it's not in use, what do you do with it?
Oh, when it's not in use, fold it up. And again, multi-purpose basket. It hides my cardboard box.
Perfect. All right, so now we need to talk about the pots and pans. Oh,
yes.
Wait, how about the bowls?
Oh yes, my bowls. Okay, so I have these bowls. We got these from IKEA, $2 a piece. So if I break one, it's not that bad. But when we bought them, they came with this plastic styrofoam divider thing to keep them from rubbing together and breaking. So I just kept that, and so I put the bowls inside of each other like that for move day. They don't vibrate. I put them up here, and yes, of course, I use the pressure rods that everybody talks highly about to make sure that everything is secure in my cabinet. So I just push it back, and I just put my pressure rod right there, and it hasn't fallen out yet, so it must work pretty well.
Okay, I think we need to move on to pots or to pans.
So, for my pans, you know they all nest together, and if you're moving, they're going to start rubbing, right? And then you end up with sticky pans because your eggs are going to stick because you have the rub marks in it. This is shelf liner. I bought shelf liner. I put it in all of my shelves. I just took extra shelf liner and I put it in between the pans, and then I just store my pans up here in this cabinet, and I put the handles in first so that it has all the room, and now my pans are all up in there, and I never have to think about them again. For me, I want easy. Like I said before, it takes me about a half an hour to put my kitchen away on move day, so I got time to do other things. So the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is how I save space on my counter for my coffee cups. So I got this off of Amazon. Yes, you can find that in our description below. And it holds our coffee cups. And it takes up this much space on my counter, and it looks nice. Bins actually came from IKEA. I'm sure I will look for on Amazon to see if I can find something very similar to it and put the link in the description below if I can find something. These bins have been a lifesaver. My daughter actually helped me find these, and I have several of them. This one here, I keep all of our important papers in it for our taxes. So when we do something and I need to put it away, I can just put it right here in the folder, and it makes it easy for me to do up our taxes at the end of the year, keeping your receipts and all of that kind of stuff. In this one here, we use a lot of notebooks, and I have some stationery paper and all of that kind of stuff. Our business cards are in here. So just a nice little storage thing. They nestle together nice and easily like that, and they fit perfectly in these cabinets right here. Just like that. And I have stuff for Sky in here. I have Our games are in here because that's all I'm allowed to have for space. And then actually these two on the bottom, they're still empty, so I can find something else to do with those. And so that is my storage ideas. Now, everything that I have talked to you about today for all of these storage containers, you can get on Amazon through our Amazon affiliates page. And we will make sure the link to all of this stuff, with the exception of the cardboard that you can get at Costco or Sam's Club or wherever, will be in the description below, because that was free. The clear plastic containers actually come in multiple sizes, so you can find one to fit your needs. If you want something that's bigger because you have a larger cabinet, or smaller, they come in all different sizes. So be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and leave us a comment below. If you should have any questions whatsoever, you can leave that in the comments also, and we will get back with you. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Right? And
oh no, it's Gordon. Chef Gordon Ramsay.
If you've got any great storage tips to share, put those in the comments below too, because we or some of our followers might get something out of it.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
How come I get to the end and then I screw everything up?
Oh, you did good.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay. So be sure to subscribe to us.
Again.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button. And so my problem solving on this one, Gordon